Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Horace Widdison, and welcome back to the show. Today, we're finally getting back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. And, yeah, first off, sorry for letting this one slip so hard. Yeah, January and February were quite the month for me. You might have noticed that I wasn't streaming very much, and that's because, well, I do that thing where, I know I shouldn't be on camera, so I'm not on camera. So, sorry about that, but let me get the game up here, and we'll continue to, see where this playthrough is going, because, as in the words of Caster, I believe, I fucked so many things up, I started doing well. So, hang on here. Right. Get through all the splash screens here, and this should come up just fine. Right? There it is. Okay, right. So, welcome back, folks. So, when last we left off, we had just did something for the bounty hunter, and I completely forgot what else there was to do aside from go to the junkyard and just end the tutorial area. So we're gonna look around and see what we could bump into. If you introduce a human, you may feed without fear of violating the Masquerade. Seduction lines appear in pink.
I have seen the squirming on the horizon. The words are stripping the foulness from the skull of the earth.
Uh-huh.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you? Hope you've slipped into something comfortable, I know.
Okay, do you have any more quests?
If you're new
Hey
to
there,
town or
Slick.
just new to this whole radio thing, you're listening to The Deb of Night. The only girl who will spend the night with you and leave first thing in the morning.
All right, come back when you got some
Well,
info.
looks like the
Thanks
Bells
in
will win.
advance.
Aren't I the popular one? Let's see.
Ha!
Mighty, mighty moo. Who will be the lucky
What place you want to know
caller?
about?
You've got the first shot at Deb tonight. So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Hi, Deb. This is.
Oh, you mean that club, the Asylum? We get
Yeah.
drunk and disorderlies
So,
and drug busts out of there
Bingo.
sometimes.
Why are you
Some fights.
uptight?
The owners run it pretty tight, though.
Here at the yacht club.
You know, I'm not even sure.
How many boats do you
Couple of
own,
ladies,
Deb?
sisters, I think. You don't see them around here too much.
One is in the shop.
I used
What
to do a
place
little
you wanna
yachting
know about?
myself. What brand of yacht do you have?
The only ghosts I ever hear over at the Old Ocean Hotel. Pretty creepy place. They say it's haunted. Great property, though. Whoever owns it ought to do something with it other than just let it stand there, all bare bones and empty.
Well, we fucked that one up.
Caller 2, you're on
What place
Deb
you
of
want to
Night.
know about?
Be gentle.
You mean the Gallery Noir? Funny thing is, that spot used to hold a stinky old pet store. Now it's some hoity-toity art gallery with wine and cheese and whatnot. I swear you can still smell the hamsters.
Quality voice acting.
What's the latest
What place you want to
conspiracy?
know about?
This goes beyond conspiracy, okay? There's no word.
Yeah, sure, where?
You understand? People need to hear this.
I don't even know what I'm selecting anymore, so I'm just selecting options now.
The Surfside? Yeah, that old diner's been there going on 4 decades now. Ain't really had a staff change since Nixon was in office. Good people there.
I see.
Well, it's no coincidence that the Chinese have started conducting space missions. You know why? I'll tell you why. The reason is because the Chinese are trying to stop the Americans from finding an ancient space probe sent by the Beta Centaurians. And why? Because the Beta Centaurians are giving space technology to the Chinese to get back at the Andromedans, aka the Greys, for giving space technology to the Americans in the 50s.
Okay, this is just normal schizo. I don't even have to be insane to hear this one. I don't have to be fucking crazy to actually understand that one. That's just normal schizophrenic. Alright, so... if I could figure out exactly what the fuck we're doing here. Where the fuck is my task menu here? The journal here. Hang on. Vampires might not need glasses, but they do need hooked on phonics. Interesting. Right, okay, so do I have, where would that be? Because I need to figure out exactly what the fuck I'm doing now. Now, hold on here, as I remember how to play the entire game. Let's see here. The eye. There's shoe barking for some reason. Well, that's inventory. But L. L, right. Okay, active quests. You got paid, right, completed. Patrick, the bondsman, asks you to find some clue as to where Muddy Mike Durbin has gone. Mr. Durbin's lady friend, Marion Murietta, put up money for the bond. She lives in an apartment above the pawn shop. All right, so that's where we are right now. Gruesome remains were found in the Santa Monica Pier. Perhaps you should look into this. Okay, well, we kind of blitzed past that. Oil tank not far from the asylum. You must meet with him to get him to show you the way into the warehouse so the explosives can be set. Right, that's our initial task. Okay, so we're still on that quest here, so above the pawn shop.
These streets you walk lead to the spinal columns of the great beasts.
Hey, need a date?
Yes, but no. Okay, so the pawn shop is over here. An apartment above the pawn shop, so that would be all the way back over here. Oh, oops. I'm gonna be bumbling with the controls for a lot. Nothing here. Okay, so Murietta, 507. I don't know why I would be able to open that one, but sure. Right, okay, that's just a newspaper. Wow, the ugly peaking on that police siren sound effect. Oh, dear God. It's 507. I kind of just wanted to knock on the door like a human being, but whatever. Hey. Pawn shop larger than spare key. Okay. My amazing powers of observation. Okay, there's a phone. Anything else interesting going on in here? Empty.
Maggots love you.
Trust me.
Thanks. Nice to know somebody appreciates me. Thanks, voices in my head.
Melodies and worm-laden rains.
Ah, that's a silence getting to me again. Huh?
Hey, Mayor, it's Mike. Look, I gotta head downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
Okay.
Maggots love you.
Trust me.
You've already said that.
Stop doing that. Mother shan't be too pleased. None too pleased.
Yep. Well, I'm a very special person, aren't I? There we go. Wait, nope. Failing to successfully close a door. Okay, so L. Message from Mr. Dubin. He's headed downtown to Skyline Apartments 2A, the residence of a Mr. Milton. He's expecting a call from someone named Reno. You should report back to Arthur. Right, okay, so back. Oh. Hang on here. As I've been told by multiple people. Nope, that's not the stop sign I can argue with it. At some point there is one, though. Not there. But I can, in fact, get into an argument with a stop sign. Is it this one? Nope. What about this one?
These streets you walk lead to the spinal columns of the great beast's hall. All you walk willingly to the eternal beast.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you?
Hey there,
Hope you've
Slick.
slipped into something comfortable. I know I have.
So what'd you find
If
out
you're new to
about
town or
money?
just new to this whole radio thing, you're listening to The Deb of Night.
All right, then. I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me find Muddy and a couple of other jumpers. Thanks for all your help.
Aren't I the popular one? Let's see
Thank me in the
what
pictures of
you
presidents.
Oh, right. Sorry
There,
about that.
Give me money!
So, who do I have to
See you around then. If you ever find yourself or a loved one locked up, please call.
Vigo. So, Vigo, why are you up so late?
Red is luscious liquid farewell.
Late shift
That
at the yacht club.
nice T-pose.
Hey,
How
Slick.
many boats
Great
do
to see you again.
2. Actually 3. One is in the shop.
I
Bail
used to do
bonding?
a little
What do you
yachting
want to know?
myself. What brand of yacht do you have?
You probably wouldn't know the brand.
Yep, sure do. I'm a third-generation bondsman. Got a few employees, but I handle most every aspect of the business.
Yes.
Arrivederci,
I gotta have a
Vigo.
few other bondsmen to keep the place open 24 hours, plus a bounty hunter. I pull the graveyard shift because that's when all the crazy shit happens in Santa
Is
Monica.
tonight a rerun? Caller number 3. What's keeping
You mean Santa Monica? You sure got a strange way of saying things. This old burg has gone downhill in the past few years, if you ask me. Lots of shady types moving in, which ain't bad for business, you know what I mean?
Okay? There's no word for something as devious and
Okay.
serious, you understand? People need
I
to
suppose
hear
there are
that.
no longer any quests. Okay. Missions. Even though Arthur has cut you loose, maybe you can get some money for finding him.
You've got
I need to go find myself a map. If I remember, if I can actually find the damn map.
We are living in the last days of the last age of mankind.
You've been saying that for an entire age. Get some new material. People have been saying that as long as I've been alive. Is this age ending or what? Ah. Right, okay, so.
My flame shrouded and the moon is melting.
Quiet voices in my head, I'm trying to think. Okay, Skyline Apartments. I'm pretty sure that's not here.
Cemetery runoff congealing at the door.
No, it's not. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's there for whatever. So let's go down to the pier and see what's happening there. Right, okay, so this is the only one I think of the quest that we have right now that we can actually do. And these other ones, unless somebody knows something, are after we complete this area, which is go to the junkyard and go talk to whoever the fuck. I have forgotten his name, but this is kind of on point for Malkavian, I suppose. I am drawn to this force! I have no idea why. And in fact, I've forgotten why I even started this. Perhaps I can see specifically the points at which the scripting for the video game is actually, you know, set. Does anyone notice this? It's normal now? yeah, let's just keep on walking. As I said, though, I am drawn to this mysterious force, though I have forgotten its name and the purpose for me being drawn there. I have forgotten what I wanted. I did not even know what I expect anymore. Okay, nope. Because I remember we have to go down to the sewers, but I'm pretty sure we can, yeah, beach access this way. Alright, so, they're there, they won't let me in. But let's see if we can, are they saying anything? They were saying something before, but I guess I got all the information. Okay, also, oh right, that's first, that's, ah! Let's just ignore that. I have once again completely forgotten the controls. It's that entire amazing tutorial section that was supposed to teach me the basic values of the game. Yeah, I've forgotten that. Okay, so these morons, and then there's the pier over here, which we might be able to learn something new. And there's those assholes that are dead up there. Fucking Dr. Weird-esque goddamn sound effects. Alright, so the police are up here, so we don't want to get spotted. Let's see if we can... Oh.
Go ahead and walk on away now.
I guess it's not closed off anymore. Oh, it's over there. That's the closed off area. Stealth. Wait. What? They got a Call of Duty pinball machine? What the fuck? Oh, come on. That's not even part of... What? Man, that's anomalous. That's bullshit. You know, that's just like a casino floor or something like that, but wow. Okay, these are all classic Activision games, which is funny as hell, but a Call of Duty pinball machine? That takes originality, man. You just don't see that shit no more. King Neptune? Oh, I can't get my fortune. Probably bad. 13 stimulants in every bottle. Liquid Demon Seed. Wow, guys, really? We're not even trying to hide the fact that half of this shit is a sex thing. Bubble bomb. Can I pick up? Why does that have such a loud noise? Wait, hang on here. Can I, like... Oh, well, that just has a simple glass shit. That has, like, you know, a glass, you know, impact sound. This is just... 14 tons of steel rebar slamming on concrete. Okay. Yeah, fucking Christ, guys. Cut that guy down. Yep. You saw a bloody murder scene on the pier, but weren't able to find out anything significant about the killer, except that the killing was extremely brutal, vicious, and beast-like. I didn't hear anything, though. So, what did I come down... What did I come all the way down here for? Well, that's locked, obviously. Hooligan beating shares. Yeah, 14 tons of steel rebar. That'll show the hooligans. Okay, there doesn't appear to be anything else that I could do, because it doesn't seem to be any other path forward. Not that I can see, at least. Let me do a quick scan here. Is this answerable? No. Okay, so there's no... That's locked off, can't go there. Can I talk to you?
Go ahead and walk on away now.
No. Yep. I guess he just walked away now. Or he did. That guy, that's the one guy here, and he just walks around periodically. Okay, can't do that. I don't even think that's a playable area, so even if I hop on this car... No, that you can see how it's barely keeping in the you know, the never-ending expanse of off the map. So yeah, no. I suppose they were saying something at some point, but that's long past, so there is nothing here. That do be about it. Okay, so I suppose we're just going to the junkyard now, unless we start to, like, rooting around in other fucking houses. Because we're supposed to be doing a thing for our handler, which was to blow up a warehouse, I think. If I remember correctly. I no longer understand the tethers and constraints that bind me to this current context. I have forgotten. Okay, so first off, as I remembered here, that's the character sheet, right? So where the fuck, okay. Okay, those are the active quests. Right. So apparently I can traverse these areas, but they're gone now. Right, okay. Here's the sheet. Right, so I suppose that... Right, so where are my powers again? Primary attack, mouse 1, enter. Secondary attack, tab. Reload weapon, holster weapon, right, okay. Last weapon, drop weapon, ranged weapons. Right, that's what all the F key, cast discipline power, mouse 2... Toggle mouse, okay, with the mouse wheel, right, okay. I'm trying to remember exactly how the fuck do I select all of my powers, right, okay. Okay, that's just my normal attack. Yep, still there. Oops. Wrong button. Now, can I get in here and steal some blood real quick without getting caught? AI disabled. Thanks, Source Engine. Those are the vending machines. Man, I suck at that. Yep. Okay, where's lockpicking? I'm pretty sure I don't have any fucking points for that, but... Melee stealth. It's investigation. It's obfuscate, hacking, sneaking, lockpicking. Yeah, I'm not sure how to increase that, but I probably don't have any points for that, so no. Level 9, fuck. Yeah, that's the normal. Okay, that's the door out. Jesus Christ, that low quality sound. Okay, so what if we use blood buff? No, not like that. Ah, that did work. Need blood, though. Oh no. I didn't do nothing. Nobody saw me. Did you legit call the police? It's gonna go now. It's gonna go now.
Bone rattle melon.
I'm just gonna leave now. Okay, that sounded like they actually called the police there, but I'm just gonna leave now. Okay, that wasn't a Masquerade violation, so okay. Just looking like a Kraken breaking into a, you know, hospital for whatever reason I broke into a hospital. You need to find some blood so you don't frenzy. Yeah, okay.
Time of judgment gets closer every second.
Be fine. Okay, I guess we're buying a hooker then.
Hey, baby. Need company?
Hey, baby. Looking for a date?
Why did your voice change so abruptly?
Let's go somewhere more intimate. You lead the way.
Hey, need a date?
What's the hops, bro?
Okay, honey. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, there we go. Right. Okay, nobody saw that? I forgot you are playing Vampire Schizo. Yeah, everything's fine, though. Okay, so, let's see here. As I remember, we were supposed to go to the junkyard, and I don't think there's anything left to do, so we're just gonna do that, I guess. So I think we're going over there. So I don't think this is enterable. Nope. Oh, it's not. Okay. So I think I've done everything unless someone wants to tell me there's something more to do, but whatever. Ah.
Look who finally made it. Thought you'd never find me, huh? I've gotten good at knowing when I'm wanted. Nasty dude? Hey, I may not be a looker, kid, but you better start showing some respect, 'cause I could squash you like a freaking bug if my panties get all bunched up. You got it?
Okay.
Oh shit, a Malkavian. I suppose I'll figure out what the hell you're talking about in a month or so. Man, I hate talking to you guys. I always feel like I'm getting an answer to a question I haven't even asked yet. Oh well. The one and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are. News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting. Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need? Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on. The Sabbat. Jeez, you are green. It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not. I'm not gonna say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat, they glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show it. They're also brainless and reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly. As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers. Yeah, the Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the Masquerade. Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down. All right, I guess. Come back when you're ready to go. But don't be too long, fledgling. This isn't really something we planned around your schedule.
Okay, so that's our ticket out of here, but let's check the inventory here. So we've got money. Quite a lot of it, actually. Why do I have this? Why do I still have that? Liquid explosive made from... Right, so we have the explosive. I think we have basically everything. I think that's it. What? What is this, misery? How do you even have that in here? I mean, wait a minute. No, there's... Where's that? Is that even connected to anything? Holy shit, it is. Wow, you're stealing somebody... Well, actually, that's not stealing Wi-Fi. You're stealing someone's... You're legit stealing someone's router. Ah!
You ready to go?
Away we go! Okay, so we're here. We're in the warehouse, and it apparently does not matter if we get into combat here or not. That apparently does not allow me to see through walls, which is kind of annoying.
You're in for it now.
Let's see here. What do I got for melee weapons here? Damage still 12, 14, 18. Ah, yes.
Hey!
Well, that was easy. I do have a shotgun, though, but I don't have any ammo for it, but okay. Aha! Wow, all that work to have nothing in it. Thanks, game designers. All that work creating, you know, 3 interactable shelves, and you didn't put anything in there. Thanks. Okay, well, that goes there, but where does this go? This goes outside, which I don't think I want to. And then there's that guy. Okay, we're just gonna leave him alone for the moment.
Hey! Hey, stop, man!
Wow, I... More blood, but... Wow. I fucking sent that man into the nether, Jesus Christ. Okay, there were other guys, though. I heard them, but okay. Okay, so now we have plenty of blood. That was fairly easy. And as I was told, that was not actually a violation of everything. All these people... Well, apparently the Sabat actually just violated the Masquerade, and so all this is fair game. Ah. Yeah, 12 gauge, just in case I want to completely screw that up. So apparently it doesn't matter what I do to these people here. Oh, there's another guy there. I see him. Stealth 100. What are you... Alright, so what do you guys think? Are those guys worth killing for the XP? It's really not the brightest bunch. It's like Ace Combat, where you're the only one with situational fucking awareness and everyone else is a dumbass flying in a straight line. Yeah, you don't get XP for killing them. Alright, moving on here. Wow, these guys are just absolutely fucking brilliant, aren't they? I may have, because they weren't here before, I may have pulled... Ah, my stealth is being interfered with by the light. That's really rather funny. I may have actually pulled all of the enemies in this area by attacking the first one. But I've pulled them over to an area where I could just walk right by them. Train. Yeah, they heard the, like, 5 seconds of combat. This is... Okay, I guess I could use that to escape.
Freeze, buddy!
What was that? Anyone hear what that guy was talking about? Okay, you gotta jump crouch to get in. That's weird. I don't know what I just picked up. A watch. Oh, okay.
Anything missing from that last shipment?
I don't know.
I forgot to look, but I'll do it tonight.
Fuck I pay you guys for? This is the big score, so do your goddamn job right or I'll bury you in the desert and find someone who can.
Won't happen again. Swear I'll check the shipment tonight.
I'm hungry. Let's order a pizza.
Order a pizza? Order a pizza? Where are they gonna deliver it, numbnuts? 13 abandoned warehouse full of kill-on-site hopheads way?
I could pick it up.
No. No one's going anywhere while we're sitting on this shit.
But there's no vending machine enough.
How about I put a bullet in your gut? That fill you up? Huh, you goddamn Mongo-looking bastard?
No, boss. No, I ain't hungry.
We ain't eating all night, so, boss. He didn't mean anything by it.
What'd I just say?
Hey, sorry, boss. Forget I said it.
No, I want you to tell me what I said. Say it clear and firm like a man.
You said no one's leaving while we got the stuff here.
I swear to God, one of you mouths off again, I'm going to pull out your tongue and nail it to your thick, shit-filled skulls. Now, I gotta call my woman real quick, so keep your mouth shut, your eyes out, and your hands away from your pockets. Yo, baby. Another late night. Not tonight. Hey, shut up and deal with it. I don't care. Yeah, you do that. You touch my bike and I'll break my foot up in your ass when I get home. You testing me?
Wow, this place is just HR violation city, isn't it?
Don't you raise your voice to me, woman. Listen, bitch. That's just the way it is. Deal with it. You do it, then see what happens. End of conversation. End of conversation, bitch.
Okay, I guess we're dropping down here. This is quite a bad area to do that. So... Well, there goes that. Ah! Ow! Oh, shit. Ow! Holy hell, they're shooting me through a wall! Technology! Ow. Well, that kind of went to shit almost immediately, didn't it? Oh well, got plenty of blood. Well, I guess they don't... Stealth is not an option anymore, so hang on here. What? Yeah, I probably should have gotten the last guy for, you know, for the blood, but I think that's most of them. I tried to turn off the lights, but apparently that didn't do that. Well, I believe I found the corner office. There's that 14 tons. I should have beaten them with that chair, clearly. 14 tons of steel rebar. Oh. Oh. Was he still there? Wow, these guns are actually pretty awful, as everyone's told me. Well, are you... Hello? Wow. Yeah, that is... Those are some pretty terrible guns. Ah! Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's a problem. Blew that man into next fucking February. Good God. Okay, anyway. That's a problem, though, because now we're out of blood. So we're gonna have to... well, here comes more. Need to remember to eat people. Yes, I do. Oh, there's more shotgun ammo. How about that? Oh, that's... Okay, now I have 2 minutes to get the fuck out of the building. Alright. I probably could have done that totally stealth, but, yeah, we kind of fucked that one up. Okay, we're not going that way. Or we are, and we're doing it very quickly. So they're all over there. There's a guy over there. Okay, you're... Bro, what was the plan there?
What was that?
Oh, wait, I can move that. Or I can't?
Huh? What was that?
Whee!
Motherfucker!
That didn't work. Who the fuck are you? Oh, ow. Son of... Who the fuck are you, and what's your deal? Ow. Ow. Fucking hell, though. No, not that. Yeah, we should probably, like, vacate the premises immediately. I don't know how far I have to be away to not die, so let's just kind of hope I just accidentally...
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, ow! Oops. Well, I died. Because that's a rather interesting set piece that I kind of blundered into there. Okay, so we're just here again. Let's try to do that with a little less stupid then, I guess. Because I didn't know I was going to be ambushed by several vampires and just a bunch of other shit. Since apparently the stealth is not an option there. Or at least not normally. Where the fuck is the... Yes, I left him within an inch of his life, and then I beat him to death. Generally, you want to loot the warehouse before setting the bomb. That's probably, yeah. There's still nothing in here. All that development work. Nothing. Okay, there's that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, use that. Okay, so we're really just doing the kill everyone on sight thing. It's really the only thing to be done here, I suppose. There's ammo for guns that are terrible. Well, here they come again. Oh, nope, nope. They actually know what's going on now. Oh, no. Oh, no, they're paying attention. Why is this door locked? Why? I mean, okay. What if I did this, though? Hi.
Huh? Where you going, man?
Oh, there's a radius. How about you just, like, go over there and kill them? Just, like, I don't know, they're manifestations from your horrible nightmares. Go, get in there, minion.
Freeze, motherfucker.
No, that didn't work. Oh, right, yeah, that. I have to stand still for that.
Hey, stop, man.
Stealth 100. The new and exciting way of ruining everything.
Hey, stop, man.
Ow. Son of a bitch. That was not my fault. That didn't work either. Interesting. Eh? Do anything? Just do anything? But it, If I had lockpicking, I suppose I would get more stuff. Wait, oh, well, hang on here. Ah. I'd like to open the door, please. So I can, in fact, buff myself with powers in order to make this easier.
You gonna bet or what?
Shit, relax, Holmes. I'm in.
Yo, Marcus was getting all crazy on people tonight, right? What the fuck? Something going down tonight. He knows something. We don't.
I know you best keep your voice down, Holmes. Marcus don't play that shit.
What shit? Just asking a question.
That's the shit he don't play.
Why don't you just shut up and play your fucking cards? Where the hell's this Junior?
He's inside watching the steps as Marcus gets scared of it, you know?
Shit, I guess Junior's smarter than he looks.
Okay, so I went that way. So yeah, that's, I guess that's just an alternate way into...
Freeze, motherfucker!
They were going to see me. Behold, combat from a shitty MMO in the early 2000s. Probably could have just walked past them, but I guess we're on the kill literally everything in sight and see if there's anything here mode. Oh, this is over here. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, well, this is where I died. Okay, so if this is where we were going, I didn't know where we were supposed to go, so I suppose... At the end of it all, we're just going back to where we started. And this goes over here, which is... I suppose a longer way around? Huh. Here, is this faster to... Yeah, it is. Well, it's a more direct path. I think. I'm not quite sure what the purpose of this area would be, aside from unlocking a door that I don't have to unlock later. Where did you come from? Ah. Well, actually, no, that doesn't go anywhere either.
Hey, where you going, man?
That didn't work. Whoa! Yeah, no, there's quite a few of them out there, but maybe I can cause a disruption then, with them all shooting over there. I am blundering through this, but I'm making my own way of it, I guess. Okay, no, those guys have just not been triggered.
Hey, you see something out there?
Where?
Out there, in the trains. I swear I saw something moving.
Ain't nothing out here. You just scared, little John.
What? Shit, I ain't scared of nothing. Scared for whoever decides to come and get a piece of this.
Hey, quit waving that thing around. Fucking explosives all over the place in here. You trying to blow us up or something?
Now who's fucking scared?
Damn, little John. You all kinds of stupid.
Hey!
Not fast enough. because I wanted that. Hang on here. Okay, so if we're up here... Target is out of range. So target in radius. Okay, so we have to get down there in order to do that. What if we're standing literally right above him?
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a shorter radius. That did not do anything. Damn. Come on, now just kind of like go crazy and, you know, shoot each other. Do something fucking convenient for me. Come on, work with me. Okay, so we're doing this here. So I suppose we did manage to stealth this. So what are we really dealing with here? There really isn't much I could do here, because I know I'm going to get into a shootout no matter what I do. So this is kind of like stealthing in and finding there's no real way to stealth this. And I feel like I'm starting from a more exposed position by doing it like this, too. Now that I'm really looking at anything, I should just fucking start shooting immediately. Like, granted, I've got forward recon of the area. That's something I didn't start with. But I don't think I have the ability to Jedi mind trick my way into this area. Now, granted, I could probably try and actually get in there, though it would be difficult to plant the bomb with those guys standing there. But I could mass hysteria them. So hang on here. No valid targets. Apparently glass is... that's a no-go for vampire powers. No, you can't have glass. Now, if I can get in there... But we want to loot the warehouse for all the belongings, too. So that's just... I feel like this is one of those things where I could finesse this with stealth, but I'm not really being rewarded for that. And shooting and looting the entire place is a considerably better use of resources. What do you guys think? Because I feel like I could try and stealth this without actually setting off anyone's, setting off any of the guards inside, but I would lose so much, getting in, getting out, that it would, it wouldn't matter. Ow, my shins. And I have so much ammo. Why shouldn't I be using this? So I've got forward recon. As long as you nom a few of them melee, you should be fine. Yeah, no, that's fine. I know that. I see that immediately. I can just walk in there and kill literally everything. But, part of being a streamer is trying to see, if there's a more interesting option other than just what comes to you first. But I'm seeing the options available to me, and all I'm seeing is stealth it for really no gain. That's really it. So that's why we're doing this here. So hang on here. I should be able to.
Freeze, motherfucker!
Oh, that didn't work.
Come out! Hey, stop, man!
I can't. I can't use that again for some reason. Oh. Now I'm just fucking around here. Okay, being shot by a friendly knocks him out of this area. That's annoying, but... What did that do? They're still shooting me. What did that really do? What are these powers and why do they suck so much? Okay, so yeah, as we saw, ranged weapons suck so much. So much.
There you freeze, motherfucker!
I kinda need to... Hello? Hello? I guess not. Can't do that in combat, I guess. That's another thing I just kind of forgot. Now we've got a problem, though. And now I need to get a stealth kill. Which is easily done. Okay, so we've gotten rid of those guys, and then there's no one really left. Okay, so yeah, there was just those 3 guys. Actually, no, there's one more.
Freeze, motherfucker!
That tripped basically everyone in the...
Oh! Hey, where you going, man?
Ah! Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Okay. Okay, I'm done being stupid now. Because there's a finesseful way of doing this, it's just that it's so convoluted and stupid that it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't, like, I could do that, but the smartly using, you know, combat and rationing resources, just literally going at the situation like a battle axe is the easiest way of doing this. Or is the correct... I don't even really know, because I think I probably could have, you know...
Freeze, motherfucker!
Oh, wrong button. Any day now. Thanks. No problems there. Alright, so yeah, going at the situation with the battle axe and, you know, properly rationing resources, treating this like an FPS and not an RPG is the easiest way through this entire situation. There's really nothing else that can be done. Wow, that lasted about 5 seconds.
Freeze, motherfucker!
Wow, that's not even like a usable in that sense either. What the f- That's really abysmal. As I try to use my powers offensively like that, that's really fucking abysmal. Wow! That's terrible! I guess those are really only for, like, minorly inconveniencing NPCs. Like, not here. Or not immediately hostile NPCs or something. I don't know. You're a random civilian, I don't have to give a shit about you. So, okay, so what I suppose I could do... Now wait, hang on here. No, you don't even need to open the door. You could just do this. Right? I can walk through this, right? Or is it gonna stop me? No, it is. Okay, but, so... So I can do lockpicking 3 with that skill. Or that, with that, you know, level of skill. Yes, mass hallucination on one guy. Okay, so that guy, okay.
I know you're here.
Wow, Jesus Christ.
Hey, stop, man! I know you're here.
Right, there we go. So, mass hysteria doesn't, So... apparently I have congealed his blood! What, do I have to preheat an oven now? Interesting. Okay. Interesting.
Hey, stop, man!
Ow. That's not what I wanted to do, but I didn't need that much blood anyway, and we're gonna get the guy up here anyway. Okay, so we want to use Hysteria, and that disables them for a moment. Why must you be looking exactly at the position that I am standing? Okay, so yeah, there's our finesse. There's our combat operandi. See, this is what I was trying to do with my powers, but it didn't quite work at all.
Where you going, man? Oh.
Yeah, it's still a no. So we could do doors of 3, and not that. I have no idea what this power does, but I'm assuming Wits helps me see shit. You were supposed to be closer, asshole.
Hey, where you going, man?
Hey, that is still expensive, though. I suppose we could increase the amount of blood we have to make that a little less, you know, costly. But that's how we could deal with multiple targets. Of 3, which we can do. Excuse me as I do the entire thing in reverse. Ah. Taking all the ammo for the absolutely useless weapons. Why are there artillery shells? What? Interesting. I thought they were talking about regular explosives, but no.
What was that?
Huh? I thought they were talking about regular explosives, but no, they just have like 75mm artillery shells in here. And a tombstone. For whatever reason, they have a tombstone.
Hey, where you going, man? Come out.
That was really weird.
Hey, where you going?
Nobody heard that.
Who's there? Huh?
Actually, I think someone did. Or not. I guess they're all trapped in the office upstairs. I guess this is where I learned stealth in this game. Wait, why's the door closed? Who closed the door? That's very strange. Why is the door closed all the way? What the fuck? What? I pressed E on a generator. I didn't even do anything. Can they even get over here? I mean, they can. There's a hole in the grate, but what do you... I don't even think they can get near me. Okay, this is just very strange now. This is just incredibly strange. Oh. Well, That's very interesting. Okay, well, hang on here. So I can... I can't really do anything like that, though. What the... These powers are really fucking useless, actually. Man.
Where you going, man?
You don't know where I am! That's one convenient way of doing that, I guess. That's a rather interesting, strange way of doing that, but mission accomplished. This is silly. This is really silly. Wait, can I, like... No, I think hysteria reaches that far, so... Well, if you lost me, then go back to your fucking patrol paths, you fucking mooks. Can they, like, see me standing in the door? No, they can't. Okay. They're looking right at me, and they can't see me. Okay, well,
Hey, stop now!
the sound of jumping. Now I'm doing it the really clumsy way. That's not really finesseful, but I'm trying. This is accomplishing nothing. Okay, maybe it accomplished something. That was really amazing. Hats off to you guys. That was really quite something.
What was that? Freeze, motherfucker!
Well, I'm looting all the useless weapons from the warehouse. That's a thing we're doing. I don't know what I could do with these. Wow, the physics engine does not like what I'm doing right now. I don't know what the fuck happened here, but Euphoria is not not Euphoria. Ow. Havoc, right. Havoc is not pleased with what I'm doing. That's not what I wanted to do, because I keep hitting C. I cannot break the windows. Amazing. I'd like to fucking open it the other way, you goddamn fucking Neanderthal.
No, you. Freeze!
This is just so silly. Like, I'm sure the RPG system, once I actually learn it, makes this better, but wow! Holy shit, missing texture, bro. Whoa! Those polygons are missing a face! That's you. Well, there's that asshole.
Oh, man.
I can really only balance two of them, so I guess mass hallucination is gonna have to do it.
Freeze, motherfucker!
That accomplished nothing! Uh-oh. Oh, oh. Dang! See, that's what I get for trying to use my powers like that. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Damn. I'm trying to, like, see what I can do with my powers that are actually effective, but there isn't anything I can do at this stage. Like, the thing I can do is just kind of slap them with Hysteria to make stealth kills easier, or, like, distract 1 out of 2 enemies. But everything else, I'm just, you know, just more or less just hitting them over the head repeatedly until they die.
Freeze,
See, I think, you know, I think shooting them would actually be better. Because, like, unless I'm trying to, like, get blood back, shooting them, you know, from a distance is actually, you know, getting everyone's attention and drawing them to a location is probably a better way of going about this. Strategically making a lot of fucking noise. Because as we can see, like, depending on the situation, as I understand the map a little better, I can just kind of bait everyone to a location and then immediately leave. Because we're doing, like, Deus Ex fucking, you know, level design here.
Hey, stop, man! Ow, ow. Come on out.
He's standing fucking still, you fucking mook!
Freeze!
Wow, really, guns really are just a distraction device. Okay, so that's healing. Okay, so now that we've done that, these assholes are gonna be sitting... Yep, right there. There's more than one.
Where you going, man?
That seems to actually do the opposite. Because Hysteria blinds them, or, like, just kind of disables them, but Mass Hysteria doesn't do that. Interesting. Right, I'm assuming that there are, in fact, guns in this game. This is just stupid. I'm assuming that there are guns in this game that are actually good, or, like, my stats will actually allow me to use guns effectively at some point, just not now. Okay, so yeah, that's really just it. You just fucking go ham at that point.
Hey!
That's really just the best I could do here, using Hysteria to hop between just disabling targets. Bro, I don't even care about you. You go about your business. That's not an exit. So I guess we're leaving, yeah, we're leaving the exact same way we came. And the easiest way of doing that is to literally just run through everything. So okay. Yeah, Malks don't have fantastic combat disciples. Or disciplines. Yeah, yeah, I could see that. It's not terrible, I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I can do, and it's not much. Like, what are my like, I have powers. What are they for? And it's really not much. Like, how I used it to, like, distract the guard to get into the art gallery was basically what I can use these for, and that's really it.
Shit.
These motherfuckers, man.
And then, like, running, like intermittent flashbang tactics like that. That's really it.
Hey!
Like, hey, I've ran into an engagement with multiple people. Mass hysteria immediately, or hysteria 1. That guy is disabled for the moment. Engage the other guy. Wait for hysteria to come off cooldown. Hit another guy. Like, that's what I can do to combat, like, large groups, which works. It's just that, yeah, I had to kind of fumble around to see that that's what I could do. If I need to stop fucking around in larger engagements in order to survive. What is this guy's deal with standing literally right here? I suppose the shotgun is more immediately effective. I kind of just want to take the revolver and just sell it, because, God, it's awful. But the fire axe is clearly my main combat weapon here, and I feel like trying to switch between the two is also getting me killed. So really, I guess I'm using this time to, like, test around really, like, extensively with the combat. I guess that's what I'm doing right now. That's my excuse for failing over and over again. I'm just pushing, like, my limits immediately so I understand, okay, this is what I can do, and everything else I'm terrible at. What the? I mean, yeah, I could hit that, but... So... Oh... Okay, well, what happens if I do this? No. Man. Good thing I've got 41 bullets. What did that accomplish? I mean, sure, that looked cool. What did that do? Was that just to look cool? Is that it? Does that open a secret path to actually, you know, escape the level in a more easier, you know, way? No. It looks cool. Woo, physics engine. God damn it, early 2000s games.
Hey, stop, man!
What do you mean no target found? He's right there. Pocket sand. Pocket sand.
Freeze!
Okay, what the I guess if I'm too close, it doesn't work. Okay, that's not... Okay, well, doing that now means that I can get out of here late. But then again, why am I going that way? I could just leave the way I came. See, this is weird. Granted, I can get into the building now, but I kind of just came all this way to do absolutely fucking nothing. Because engaging the 3 assholes at the beginning... Well, actually, I suppose this is a little bit more controlled than doing that. I'm still gonna clear out the entire factory floor, but this is a little more controlled than just bum rushing the three guys at the door. So this is a little bit more controllable, but not by much. I'd like to open the door, please. All right, are you guys gonna come out and do something? Because I feel like the AI isn't behaving quite well enough for a stealth game to actually, like, make use of stealth and distractions. At least not in this case. Like, if I had invisibility, I could just walk through the whole area. Yeah, they're all right there. They kind of need to come out. There we go. That's a terrible swing! What are you doing? Right, so here we go. You should be still hysterical. You are. Yep, there we go. Okay. Yep, nope. Nope. Make sure they're just hysterical before I do that, before I engage with that. So yes. Okay! Yeah, that's me. That's what I can do. I can push that a little further than I've been doing, but yeah, that's me. That's it. These boxes have nothing in them. I'm just gonna sell all of this ammo, because man, these guns suck. The shotgun might be good here, but I need so much... Like, they're so unreliable that I don't want to risk using them. Actually, moving you guys out of position to make you go over there is actually probably way better for my situation, so that's actually a net benefit. So yeah, they're gonna run all the way over here, which means that I can engage them in an area that's a little bit less, you know, open. So I can just kind of more easily, you know, take on the entire crowd of dudes. So I got all of that, right? Got all that. Right, I'm looting everything. This is kind of just a chaos,
Where you going, man?
the incredible chaos, method of doing this, but it works. Oh, right, so I need to... Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna need to kill these guys before I plant the bomb anyway, so... That's the wrong thing. I hear them walking on the catwalk, but there's no one there. This is working!
Hey, stop, man!
Actually, no, it's not.
Come out.
Okay, I need... Come on. Okay, that was working up until it almost fucking didn't. Uh-oh. Well, I killed the man. My bad. Okay, how many fucking guys are there in there? There's another one.
Freeze, motherfucker! Come out! Hey, where you going?
This is kind of goofy, but I'm doing it.
Hey, where you going?
See, that's the kind of uncontrollable situation that I wanted to avoid earlier, but, well, it happens now and we don't have a timer on our heads. Look at that. Look at that. We've taken care of a tremendously uncontrollable engagement without actually having any time constraints. Ammo full. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so why is the door closed? I guess we're actually gonna have to go around. Oh. I guess I have that. That's another shotgun? Yes, that's another shotgun. Okay, yeah, no, I thought there was a way over here. There isn't. Okay, so you could just kind of, well... Oh, okay. Wow, amazing. You could go that way. Alright, so... Huh, that's weird. Yeah, ammo full in all capacities. Right. Okay, there's a switch up there, though. Oh, I wonder what that switch does. This is the least finesseful way of doing it, but I suppose I found out my way of actually having combat when I'm kind of shit at combat, right? That's valuable, right? What the hell is this? Oh. Well, what does that accomplish? I mean, I suppose I could oh, you could probably... I probably ruined it by now, but I could probably fuck with the container to maybe kill some... yeah. Right, that's probably what you could do with that. Right. You could probably use that to kill the guys in the corner by knocking the shelves over on them. Worksite accident and all. Right, okay. Okay, that's got a lockpick on it, but okay, so I'm pretty sure I killed basically everybody except the main boss who should be in his office alone. Yep, there he is. Okay, so we're going around. Yep, there he is. Lockpicking 3. Well, we can do that. Oh, they're all still in there.
Hey, where you going, man?
Guess one. Okay, well, the guy with the shotgun's way more threatening, so hang on here.
Stop, man.
Him I don't want to deal with. Got all the blood and fully healed. Okay.
Hey.
Nice miss. Wow, we did it! Amazing! So yeah, now that we've just done all that, I'm just gonna save here just in case we happen to fuck up. I don't think I'm gonna fuck up on the escaping the vampires bit here, but we're just gonna save for the sake of not having to do that shit again. Who is still alive out there? Who could possibly still be fucking alive out there? Who? Oh. Oh, that one guy. Oh, right. The one guy in the train tunnel who's fixing the thing. We didn't go over there. No, hang on here. I want that watch. I forgot about that. Hang on. Hold on here. If we're gonna be doing this in like an anthropomorphical, like, complete dissection way, and just kind of ignore the, like, any sort of, like, cinematic, like, pacing or anything like that, what? Yeah, I'm gonna get that watch, yeah. Oh. Yeah, so the only guy left is this guy over here. Okay. I did pick that up, right? It just kind of disappears and there's no alert for it. It's just odd. Okay, so yeah, so everybody's fucking dead, and we're just gonna walk over there to do this really convoluted, you know, walking puzzle here, which... Oh, we could jump on the... Well, you see, I'm just not that much of a daring individual. That's my flaw. There's no room to jump over those pipes that way, though. And I would probably make so much noise that I would actually probably alert the guards below me if I tried to jump on this, even though I could. Okay. Well, good job, everyone! We've killed every soul in the building! Except that hobo outside. Okay, so, now, there aren't any quicker ways out of the building, right? Yeah, I guess we have to go around, but we've opened all the doors anyway, so we know what we're doing here. We're gonna get into a fight with a bunch of vampires, but we have all the blood we need for that. Bomb armed. How? Yeah, those are really dangerous engagements, my god, ow. We should probably just run from them, honest, like... There really isn't any other way of hopping out of here. I suppose I might be able to get out that way, but... I'm just gonna run past this guy, because he's gonna appear now, and I'm just gonna leave. Wait, what do you mean? I opened that door! I opened that door, though. That's bullshit. Alright, well, the hobo's right over here. Where's the hobo? We might have a problem if I have to encounter another one of those, but we're right near the exit. Where'd the hobo go? Oh, that was it. Okay, we just had to get over here.
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
Ozzy, is that you? Explosions remind me of my childhood. Ah, werewolf! Okay.
Not experienced much in the creatures of the night, are you? For future reference, you might keep in mind that werewolves aren't in the habit of introducing themselves. I hadn't planned on it. I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
Strange. No. I see dead people.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets. Something to look forward to, eh? Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Okay. I did it. Well, we're back here now.
Nice work, fledgling. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight. Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why? No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition. You better get back downtown. Prince LaCroix's gonna want to hear all about this victory.
The yellow submarine is waiting. What does that even mean, me? Man! Whatever. Okay, is there... Okay, there's that. Oh, okay, right, that just opens, right. Is there anything else over here? No? Alright. I believe I'm recovering health, but I do believe that I need the services of a Lady of the Night. And no, not just some woman who posts on Twitter.
Hey, baby. Looking for a date? Let's go somewhere more intimate. You lead the way.
Hey, need a date?
Well, actually, there's some guy over there. Does this count?
Not here. It's too public. We need our privacy, sugar.
Hey, need a date?
What do you mean? We're literally in a dark corner inside a fucking tunnel.
Okay, honey. Let's see what you got.
There is a guy right there! He's staring at us right there! Woman, what's wrong with you? Where did she go? Okay, good enough.
Okay, honey. Let's see what you got.
And that's fine. It's a really weird looking skirt there, but you see, I'm a respectable repeat customer. Right, see, she gets her money and I get enough spring in my step to complete my day. Isn't it nice? Alright, so what the fuck is our handler doing?
Stop doing that. Mother shan't be too pleased.
Yes, I know. Mother always told me not to talk to strange women on the street, but you know what? The Floyds are the only thing out there anymore, so...
Stop doing that. Mother shan't be too pleased.
I'll stop voicing my comments and concerns, alright. Thank you, voices in my head. Where did he go? Alright, well now what? Report to Prince LaCroix at the Venture Tower downtown. Well, currently he's getting a new kidney. I mean, evidently. But, so, where do I go? That, he's still there. Who is that mysterious man? What is he doing?
Just back off.
That is a really odd-looking 737 out there. You saw that? It was standing still for a moment, then it just immediately took off. That's weird. Alright, well, what now? Can I go back to my fucking apartment and call someone? What do we do now?
The mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus, though marine biologists who examine the monster have commented that they have never seen anything like it in the cephalopod family before. They speculate that it could be from a yet undiscovered family of sea creatures. Several dead at a beach house in Santa Monica tonight. Police suspect the slayings were carried out during a drug deal gone bad. They suspect this may be the work of vampires and... Hey, have you seen any vampires around here? Art criticism or vandalism? Paintings on display at Santa Monica's Gallery Noir were slashed by an intruder who evaded capture by security. The paintings were estimated to be worth nearly $250,000. They were to be auctioned in a charity event tomorrow night. A robbery gone bad at the Surfside Diner left several dead after the attempts by the would-be robbers were thwarted by a diner patron turned vigilante. Witnesses saw the vigilante run from the diner after they were alerted by the sound of gunfire inside. Police have stated that vigilantism will not be tolerated and that they know it was you. A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island, has scientists scratching their heads. Found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away, the mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus, though marine biologists that have examined the monster have commented that they have never seen anything like it in the cephalopod family before. They speculate that it could be from a yet undiscovered family of sea creatures. Several dead at a beach house in Santa Monica tonight. Police suspect...
Alright, it's just going around in the circle, but man, that's fantastic. Hello, player. Excuse me as I completely shatter the fourth wall. Alright, well, I guess I'm going down to the pawn shop and selling some of the shit that I have, because I don't need most of this shit in my inventory. The guns are completely fucking worthless. They could be worthwhile, but these ones are not. Could be a taxi by the junkyard. Alright. Thank you for the assistance. Door stuck.
Thanks for coming back. What you need? Beats me. Santa Monica is dead. I don't know why anyone comes out here anymore. Yeah, it's freaking me out, to be honest. I'm open all night and Santa Monica police don't rank amongst the nation's most worthy.
I see.
The other night down at the pier, bro, this dude got ripped apart. Same as the dude in Long Beach. Just ripped apart. They don't know how the killer's doing that either. I'll tell you, crazy stuff happens all the time, and it's like we just get used to it, you know, just going our way, do-do-do. But this, I don't know, these killings are chilling.
Yeah, it's just kind of how things are right now. We just kind of deal with it.
So, did you need anything in particular, or... All right, come and take a look then.
All right, so... things we don't need. Literally everything. I don't know why we'd have this arm, though. Actually, no, I know why we got this arm, but I guess we'll just keep Sir Daniel Fortescue's fucking arm. kind of worthless. Why do we have 10 of these? Oh, okay, I can't... Oh, well, there you go. I guess I have to really force it. I can't sell the last tire run. That's weird. I don't need these. Give me all the money. For a girl who's single days ATM limit special. Huh. Empress of the Hour, I suppose. I do have a blood bag there. This, I don't think I need anymore. Right, see you later, stranger. I don't think I need that, so I'm going to sell that. Okay, do you guys have anything worth a damn? No. That's just my clothing that I can't sell. Even apparently my my fit is worth $98 apparently. Wow, fuck. Those must be some really fucking expensive jeans, bro. Man. You always need at least one set of clothes. Yeah, but why are my jeans worth $98, though? Or is it my fucking... is it my Jordans? See, as we saw, guns are pretty fucking terrible. I mean, we can go into the blood bank, I suppose, and just kind of fuck around some more, but I don't really have lockpicking to really open any of those doors, so there's really no big deal. Like, nothing to be gained there. Oh, well, there's a taxi.
Where to?
Okay, I guess we're going downtown now. Because that's the only other place we can go. Ow! What do you mean I got mugged the moment I walked into Los Angeles?
Let's drain it. Let's stake it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Ah, lick.
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camarilla fuck. Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment.
So are we going to...
Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet.
Well, we're just casually breaking the fourth wall here, but that, yep, there we go.
Bitch.
Leave.
That's the weirdest looking deagle ever.
Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us.
What are you gonna do? Shoot us? This ain't over. We'll find you.
I've got a hand grenade.
You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with the Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you. Good effort. Execution needs a little work.
And they're dead.
You look like shit. Name's Nines.
What happened to 1 through 8?
Same thing that happens to a lot of anarchs, Malk. But you already know that somehow, don't you?
Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs. Want me to go get him? That's what I thought. Kid, I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story. This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
Okay. So there's that. We're moving on, I guess.
Cemetery runoff congealing at the door.
Right, so yeah, as I was expecting here, yeah, you're not just gonna kill me because I showed up in an area actually doing something, on task for someone very important. They weren't just gonna leave me to die.
Dark, dreaming, sleeping.
Alright, well now what? What's your deal? Ah, no, that's not a map. The CDC is in town. You will learn why later. Oh joy. Random gunshots. I guess we're Los Angeles, I guess. Okay, well, now what? Random ass hobos. It'd be lovely if I could find a fucking map here. Oh, did I just accidentally walk to the correct bar? Because I didn't quite log where I was supposed to go, but did I just accidentally wind up there? There's that Call of Duty pinball machine again. There's that African dancers person again. Oh!
Now look what the street chased him. Where you headed now? You do what you gotta do.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What errand does the prince have you running today, boy? Jester? What? What the hell did you say? Hold on. You're Malkavian, right? Look, you doubly screwed. Crazy as hell and the prince's bitch. Little pawn, you said? Yeah, you as crazy as you? Man, I hate talking to you guys. Name with numbers. Nines Rodriguez, right? He's upstairs. But watch yourself. We don't take kindly to Camarilla spies around here.
Okay.
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me. You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans. And looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. And it works out to is this. Only a few people at the top have any real power. Them's fighting words, newbie. But you're young and stupid, so I won't make an example out of you. See, the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be, which is, of course, the biggest load of horseshit a man ever heard. I learned the way of this world during the Depression. Bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state.
Sure, but most of that's correct, so I can't really argue with it.
The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
Meet with them Bologna around. You and the Prince don't golf on weekends?
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn. I got their meeting right here.
Well, okay.
Don't use me and Prince in the same sentence, Malk. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. Long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't bit it or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battlefield.
Okay.
Here's what I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. But you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slake the beast without leaving a trail of dead. 3, the Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun. After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah, I can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this, and keep your body at an angle. Makes you harder to hit. Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches.
I learned how to punch someone!
You poor bastard. Listen, LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in a barbecue pit. Once you square things with LaCroix, don't give that son of a bitch the time of night. I got my eye on you, kid.
Okay. We had a conversation and I learned how to punch someone. Hooray! Who the hell are you?
Sabat chased you in here, Cammy? I'm Damsel. Someone talking shit about me over in that ivory tower? Who said it, huh? I'll kick their ass! Lunatic. I'd give you a piece of my mind, seeing as how you're just another do-boy for the Camarilla. Shit. No amount of good sense penetrates that white noise you Malks call a brain, does it?
Well, we broke some. We broke something on the subtitles.
What? Weird you say that, yeah. You might say something is plaguing me. A plague bearer, as a matter of fact. A plague bearer's a fool that doesn't care who they feed from. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. Enough get sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
Ah.
Seen Old Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearers gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
Well, I guess I'm bored.
One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him. Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pop. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
Okay. Because really at this point, the only thing I can do here is just walk around for quests. To actually get my bearings here, since I have no idea what I'm doing! Right, okay, so there's that, but okay, so he's invited to his home in downtown Los Angeles. You need to find him. His invitation left a cryptic riddle, which reads, Dark blood, our curse, alight this verse. Such power I sense in one so young. Come find me where burns the mystic sun. There's a big tower. Right. It'd be lovely if I had a map, but I guess we're just guiding on the gang shootings. So we'll see about that, then we'll work on the other quests. That's a large apartment building, but I don't know if that's where we're at. That's a fairly large tower, so I'm gonna assume that's what I'm looking for. Ah. I found the gang shootings! Wow, Jesus. Bro, what the fuck, man? I'm gonna just take all this shit, but bro, holy shit, you just laid all those fuckers out, man. Good lord. The theater. Aha, the hotel. Ah, there it is. 2, Skyline Apartments. Okay, well that's another thing as well. Oh, that's another mission, but okay, so... Venture Tower downtown. Right, okay, so Venture Tower. Venture Tower is number...
Dry the corpse in the oven with
6. So, well, there's a bus station in front of it. Or rather, yeah, bus stop. So yeah, I'm assuming it's that. That clearly is it. Thought about double checking the map over there, but yeah, okay. So it's the sign, not the actual bus, like, seat.
You look familiar, Chief. We haven't met before, have we? Oh, yeah, back in Santa Monica, right? Whew, I don't know what came over me back there, but now I got this sweet night shift position, and I'm happier than the time I met Supowitz. Well, enough about my lucky break. You, here to see one of the bigwigs, Chief? Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company? Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up. Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. You need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
Officer Chunk.
Yeah, I get that all the time. The name goes back to my football days. Actually, my fantasy football days at the station. Stationarium. That was this office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the parking lot! That was me.
Okay. Well. Ah, yes. Well, this is mighty pretentious, but this is kind of what I expected.
There you are.
I did the thing.
I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
I did the thing.
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel. Yes, I'm sure it was quite an experience. You've done well.
He doesn't care.
Circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
Yes, I will succeed because I am actually insane. But alright, so what's in it for me?
Don't be so hasty to inflate your own worth. You've succeeded once, very admirable. But in the grand scheme of it all, an infant's stride of progress. If you're looking to make a name for yourself, listen very carefully. There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it? The Dane was found out at sea. The reports say it was without crew, but they have yet to report a fate of said crew. The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now,
oh boy, relic
I don't want
bullshit.
to predicate a decision based on conjecture. So what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus. You have 3 objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood? Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say? Their zeal is admirable.
Some bullshit.
But their idea is impractical for a society that must maintain secrecy and organization to stem its own genocide from coming about. I don't suppose they told you this is the only so-called free state that hasn't folded? No? Imagine that. Now that that's out of the way, I trust you're prepared to leave for the Dane.
Okay. Destroyer, what am I waiting for? Have I gone to the abandoned hospital? No, I haven't. I literally just showed up here. So I should probably pick option 3. Nah, I got some shit to do. I'll be back later. Right?
Good. I'm counting on an encore exposition of the talent you showed earlier. Go. And remember, under no circumstances are you to open the Ankaran sarcophagus. We'll talk later. Good. There's a boat waiting for you on the beach in Santa Monica.
Okay. I just teleported here, and now I'm having a fucking mental breakdown. Right, okay, so that's that. Yeah, as I figured. So this seems to be, you know, I know how these games work. Well, this is kind of a mediocre, you know, like, immersive sim in terms of, like, detail, but it's got the same structure to it. Like, there's not much in terms of, like, amazing detail and mechanics, but I feel the Deus Ex-isms, where it's just, here's a quest hub. Here is a main quest. Here's a bunch of side shit you don't actually have to do, but you can find it if you look around. If you do the main quest, you lose out on all of the side shit. Do it. Why is this open? Because it leads nowhere. Okay. Or you check your email. I have to go back to my apartment for that, don't I?
Huh? What do you want? Yeah? Well, I'd feel a lot more like talking if you gave me a few bucks, you know? How about a 20 to lubricate the old vocal cords?
Mind control!
Okay. I mean, I don't know too much about nothing, but I know that Tin Can Bill's been telling some crazy stories about how he's got sick and all. Something about a monster, some such. You can usually find him down in his alleyway, just across from that bar nearby.
I have tons of money, and I could have slipped that guy a 20, but you know what? Brain powers activate.
Hey, baby. Looking for a date?
Jesus. Who the hell are you?
Player, what's the score? How they hang? Good evening and all that commotion. Welcome to Fat Larry's Trucker Mac, the only store for all your needs after 10 o'clock. I am the proprietor and salesman of the month several years in a row. The ladies call me, oh God, but you can call me Fat Larry with a F-A-T, cause I know I got a weight problem, I just don't give a fuck.
Lay that shit down, brother. Good lord. All right.
Oh, man, you been fiending on that rock kid? Nah, brother. I don't sell none of that no more. You got some crazy eyes on you. Believe me, I don't have to see the freeze-dried ice cream to know a space cadet when I see one.
Wow, dialogue, man.
Hey, so you like to pipe. Didn't say I wouldn't sell you nothing. Chill. Peep this gear I got.
Mac 10, baller. Glock, and if I'm assuming the Glock is probably better than the 38 special. I'm gonna buy the clothing because you know I'd like to actually have something resembling armor. Okay, so I guess I can sell the jeans. Wait,
say now, brother. Seeing the kind of commando gear you been stocking up on, you ain't just using that stuff for keeping the neighbors away from your shit, is you? Wow, that's your business, okay. I just figured somebody with a shopping list like yours might be up for a little action, czar, alright? Yo, I need a hardcore, massively bionic, two-fisted Yojimbo for a supersized skull. Straight up $100 million movie gangster. You still with me? Yo, here's what's going down.
Okay.
I got a tip that the Chinatown Tong and some local boys are meet down at a nearby parking garage to carry out a business deal. Now, I can't tell you what they is exchanging, but let's just say a certain client of mine is ready to drop some Uncle Sam-sized bucks to acquire what's in briefcase number 1. You get it for me, I'ma not only give you a cut, but I'll roll out my special stock as well. Now, how that sound? Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Now, if you're the straight-out hard-boiled Terminator type, I'd suggest you buy some heavy firepower before you roll up to the parking garage. You need anything?
You can get a free Uzi from this mission, but it's pretty heavy combat if you fuck up stealth. I see. Yeah, it's implied that you're stealing a mage artifact in this mission.
Yo, I got dinosaur eggs. We don't know what kind. Buy 'em and hatch 'em. David Duchovny sick. Signed, sealed, and certified.
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
Koala ears, lazy eye hammocks, and dwarf saddles. Right here, only here.
Fuck you talking about, man? Okay, so go to the parking garage and steal their briefcase. Well, we gotta, kind of be careful about that. Wait, no. So, here it is. Okay, last round. Hospital, venture, parking. Okay, number 4 is the parking garage, I'm assuming. But okay, so let's go to... Where's the last round? 9. It's down the street. Apparently, there's a hobo that knows something about the sickness that's going around, which I'm assuming is going to tell us to go to the hospital. Can't talk to you.
Who's there, huh? Old Bill can't see too good these days. Is that you, Fred? I ain't got no booze tonight, so you may as well get the hell out of here. Brother, what are you talking about? It's just me, old Tin Can Bill. Now leave an old man alone to sleep in peace. I don't want to be bothered unless you've got a bottle to share.
Terrifying presence!
It was a monster, you see. Monster with his face all twisted and ugly, teeth longer than your finger, and these eyes, piss yellow and full of hate. I've never seen eyes like that before. Still giving me bad dreams. He grabbed me, threw me over his shoulder, took me to the bad place, the dark place. Oh, God, the smell. Worse than anything And then he bit me. My neck. Oh, God, it was horrible. Don't remember too much after that. Blacked out and woke up here in my alley. Haven't been feeling too well since then. Came up through the sewers, he did. Just around the corner there. Don't want to go back to the bad place, friend. Don't let the monster come back and take me there.
Well, he just kind of flopped over dead. Alright, Destroyer, I guess spill it, I suppose. So I'm assuming we have to now go through... Yeah, no, there's that. Right, so we go through the sewers here, and I'm assuming that we find a path of, you know, breadcrumbs that probably leads us to the hospital if we're continuing the sickness theme. I guess. Node graph out of date. Rebuilding. God damn it, I'm back here in the source engine. Don't go into the sewers and go to the creepy house near the street guide signs. Okay. Don't go into the sewers, they say.
Muslin shrouded in the moon is melting.
You're gonna need to come back to this specific sewer later, alright? Noted. Alright, so creepy house. Okay, define creepy house. Because there's that weird purple fucking thing. Glowing window. So that thing, I'm assuming? I'm assuming, like, I was gonna walk in here eventually, because, you know, I was gonna come in here, because the riddle that we were given sounded like it was pointing here, but okay. Let's go here first. Ah. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a minute after I'm done looting the entire place. Thaumaturgical oh boy. Okay, this is a mage's house. Okay. I've heard these silly-ass words, but oh, right, no. I just walk over there and he's gonna teleport me over there. Okay. Save the book. Yes, I have saved the book. Yep, it's a mage. I've heard these magical words before. I only know a set number of people who would deal in this.
Greetings, neonate. Might I assume you received my invitation? I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time. Ah, a child of Malkav, no less. Do dark visions cloud your sight, young one? Shattered reflections of your clan father's mind? There is truth in your words, neonate, more than you yet realize. Your madness allows you to glimpse the truth of this existence, to see through the shadowy veil into the world beyond.
Yeah, so, you might feel crazy, but basically you could see outside the human condition to, you know, all of God's cheat sheets. None of it makes any fucking sense, though. So, you know, you're gonna come off as crazy, and you're gonna think you're crazy, but, you know, you are cheating still. There's a benefit. Lucky you!
Be cautious when speaking of these visions. Truth is rarely welcomed by those who cannot see it. There are many kindred who will be less, shall we say, accepting of it than I am. Strauss. Maximilian Strauss. I am the regent of this chantry. Welcome. A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time. A regent is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere apprentices who are studying the mysteries of our clan. Let me give you some advice, young one. Your survival in kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself what is going on around you. Remember that well. As for what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic.
Where have I heard that one before?
It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular appetites, the local kindred are more than concerned about these developments. Yes, indeed. My opinion is that the local anarchs are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, their need for the watchful eye of the Camarilla. I see. Most disappointing, neonate. You seem to show a startling lack of concern when choosing your associates in this new life. I pray that their lawless proclivities do not ultimately affect your own standing among your other peers.
I'm just talking to people, bro.
An interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the cause of this epidemic and putting an end to it, I will compensate you appropriately for your efforts. I will ponder the nature of your payment while you are gone. Believe me, I will treat you fairly, neonate, and your service to the Camarilla won't be forgotten. Very well. What is it you would like to know? The Camarilla. It is merely a kindred sect that exists to protect its members from the outside world. There are specific codes of behavior that we abide by in order to ensure the continuance of our species. It is nothing more and nothing less.
Uh-huh. Circle of accountability.
Of course. What is it you would like to know? Surely. What else would you like to know? No. There are many independent clans who are not aligned with the Camarilla, and the Sabbat is another sect of various vampire clans whose beliefs are very different than our own. Unsavory sorts, to say the least. I understand you have already run afoul of them. Ah, yes, the infamous Mr. Rodriguez. I understand you owe him your life twice now. Had he not intervened, the prince would have surely had that hound of his separate your head from your shoulders. In any case, it's a shame that Rodriguez cannot see the wisdom of the Camarilla. He would make a powerful ally. As it is, he is a significant thorn in the Croy's side, which serves my purposes just the same.
Oh boy! Infighting!
LaCroix is a prince, neonate, and a Ventrue on top of that. Even if he weren't as young and indiscriminate as he's already proven himself to be, But I say too much. Let us just say that he and I have differing ideas on the use of power. I have overstepped my bounds. I will say no more. Surely. What else would you like to know? The Anarchs feel that they don't need the structure and discipline of the Camarilla. I feel that they pose a threat, both to those loyal to the Camarilla and to themselves. Most are mere children and need our guidance.
More lore stuff, but okay. Back to the bar and talk to the damsel, I'm assuming, so we just talked to her. Is there anything upstairs? It is locked. Okay, then you can... So the epidemic site... Destroyer, that's not a sentence. But when you finish the problem, talk to that guy first, because if you don't get the bonus loot. Okay, so talk to the fucking mage first before, after we finish the problem. Huh? And the hospital and the epidemic are two different side quests, so read everything I just wrote. Okay, right, so we're not going to the hospital. Okay, so now we go back to the bar.
Ugh, candy. Yeah? That goddamn blood witch told you what? He thinks we're responsible for that plague bearer? If I hadn't promised Nines I'd keep my nose clean, I'd go over right now and rip him a new wizard shoot. Magic missile casting motherfucker! What? Yeah? No one like him in this world or the next. He's to the anarchs what George Washington was to the colonies, what Ho Chi Minh was to Vietnam. He is the LA anarchs personified. He's a great leader, and yet he's humble. I die.
Might have fucked this up because I don't know if you talked to her already. I did talk to her already.
No one like him in the Camarilla or otherwise. Anything else? We are about passion, Penny, and freedom. Things most Camarilla types just can't understand. I could go on and on, but Skelter says it takes too long to get me off my soapbox. Ask him. Or even Jack. I mean, geez, it just makes sense. Power should be redistributed amongst all of us, not just the few. Communism would actually work for Kindred.
Oh, boy.
It's just common sense, you know? Fuck. Goddamn kings. You guys are all the same. Hey, I heard that.
I'm a communist. I'm getting up and I'm leaving the situation. Good day. You still might be able to get the bonus loot. But then, alright, so I was told about this, so... Well, I guess what I did is I actually still got the job from, Mage Man. So... I did alert them that I was, I already had the quest, but I told him, I'll go look for you guys if you want to. And so I did. He's a vampire and is a communist. Communism has been around for the blink of an eye to her. She must think it's still so new and exciting. How sad. But how like a vampire to think an ideology based around using people with nice words would work out. But then again, I suppose that's all ideologies in the grand scheme of things, coming up with a nice way of framing things to manipulate people. But where the fuck am I going? Not there. Ansel probably got turned during the 60s. Yeah, probably. That seems to be it. If she's not, old. But it's been around for the blink of a fucking eye, and she's still obsessed with it. Some people never grow up, even if they are immortal. Well, this looks like an arena. Aha. Well. Let me observe the situation here. Well, I can hop out of that. And, yeah, tool up. Yeah, Yeah, that looks like a fight. That appears to be a fight. And we're about to walk into it. Okay, interesting.
Put your way down here, did you? Following the smell of entrails and rotting flesh. Looking for a free meal, little bloodsucker. There's meat galore in my kingdom. The doors have been opened, the seals broken, and the final steps into the abyss. The terrible mysteries of the ninth circle.
Hmm.
They are the weak, sick, hopeless. I bring them a new purpose. They are the vessels of darkness, carrying the diseased truth in their veins. Brother Canker, they call me. High Lord in the diseased halls of the dead. Look around you. The blood, the bloated bodies, the maggot-ripped mortal shells. These are the signs, the coming of a new age. The brotherhood of the ninth circle. The darkest dawn is almost upon us. Come, join us in these last nights, spreading our disease upon the earth, sharing this unholy communion with our human herd.
No?
Come, join the disciples who have gathered here, floating in their own putrescence. I will show you the mysteries of our brotherhood as I feed on your flesh.
Bet. Actually, no, don't feed on him. He's diseased. What am I doing? Oh, wrong thing. Ah! Well, that's why there's a save. That's why we saved. But okay, right here. Maybe shooting him is easier. But then again, the guns are all awful.
Put your way down here, did you? Brother Canker, they call me. The brotherhood. The doors have been opened. They are come. Where they gone?
I do have a blood bag, though, so use that. We're gonna need that. There we go. Right. That was a little chancy with, well, my really rather terrible combat ability. One of those opens the gate. I'm not sure what these do, but they're probably something good. Job's done, I guess, though. Report back to Damsel. You're looking for the cause of the epidemic for the Camarilla as well as the Anarchs. Okay. That is a bottomless pit of death! You could jump the pit. Actually, I have to, so, well, there's that. I did it! Well, there's that. Okay, Experience 31. Okay, so... Well, well, shit, I just accidentally expent that, so I suppose I'm doing... Well, cancel. Right, okay. What kind of build do you want? I haven't actually spec'd into anything relating to, whatchamacallit, any of my skills, so it'd probably be better if, you know, I actually did some of that. Right, okay, so, what I'd want to do, obviously, first of all, is hit harder, because punching good. Alright, so, Charm and influence. Arm and melee combat, lockpicking and sneaking. Toughness would also probably help. Intimidate. We're not really, well, we're using that obviously, but Firearms, we sold them, so we don't really need those. So Alright, so that's our invisibility here. Child's madness and poison in the minds of those around you. Dementation effects are covert actions that cannot be traced back to you and carry no risk of violating the Masquerade. Hysteria, right, okay. So, mass hallucination. Vision of death. Is greatest waking nightmares, eventually causing a heart attack, may have a lesser effect on supernaturals. Okay, interesting. Berserk costs 3 blood. The victim goes insane, attacking at random for about 30 seconds, then it drops dead. May have a lesser effect on supernaturals. Bedlam, 4 blood. The target and any others near him all randomly suffer one of the first 4 levels of dementation. Interesting. Feeling auras of the living and dead within a certain distance. Ah, okay, I see. Okay, that just tells me where everyone is. Right, okay, so... may have a lesser effect on supernaturals. I think actually getting that, even though... yeah, no, that's That's mass hysteria just doesn't really do anything. Suffers mild hallucinations, a -2 penalty to firearms, melee, brawl, close combat effective, and feeding defense for about 20 seconds. Okay, so that just makes an entire crowd very vulnerable. No, I want to, like, kill someone so I don't have to repeatedly fucking, you know, click on them? You can't max all powers without fucking yourself in stats. I see. Right, but I think Vision of Death is probably something I want. Right, so that, you know, that'll probably help out a lot, considering that it, like, granted, Hysteria is kind of expensive. How much, okay, how do I increase the amount of blood that I have or reduce the cost of my abilities? Soak up damage, right, okay. Influence on others, mental. Okay, perception. It's range combat. Intelligence, learn, think, remember. Intelligence is sexual research and intimidation feats. Wits. That provide bonus. You can't reduce costs. Okay, right. Okay, so that means that stamina would probably, like, I need to be able to be more durable. Like, we're doing mostly melee here, so that's another thing we could just grab very easily. Melee. Right, second, dexterity, I mean, that helps with lockpicking, I suppose, but the thing is, you need to have a steady supply of blood. Right, yeah, so there's no way of getting around that then. So expensive abilities are just expensive forever, but we can get bonuses. But alright, so stamina, we want damage reduction then. Okay, so... Okay, there's strength, dodge, something that can help. Right, okay, so... Intimidation. Intimidation seems to only come into play with people that I can already intimidate anyway, so that doesn't really matter. That's unarmed combat, which we don't really need, though we're actually pretty good at that. We've got... I need to check my stats against, you know, against my melee weapons versus my fists, but I think my fists are probably weaker than the axe. Dodge is... Well, yeah, is dodge automatic? Because I don't actually know. So do I just not take damage when people hit me with dodge? Is that how that works? Yes, it is. Oh, well, okay then. It costs 6. All right, so there's that, and then there's... Oh, there's subterfuge, seduction, which I'm probably not using, to be honest. Okay, so cost 6, cost 3. We're not really using that. Cost 15. That's very expensive. Then again, that's another ability. Berserk would be useful for crowds of people, but Bedlam's really expensive, but you... Okay, so it costs 4 blood, but you're casting... Stealth and chaos. That much I could see here, but that... I'm examining, like, the cost effectiveness of the abilities. I suppose Bedlam... It is an area effect that may instill one of the abilities that kills people, or causes someone to go insane, which would cause death and, you know, cause someone else to kill someone. So that, I guess, works out. So yeah, so basically, level 5 here, the Bedlam ability causes... is AoE, so it affects multiple targets within a radius, which causes them to randomly get one of the other powers. So, they might, you know, be hysterical. They might just suffer a debuff. They might have a heart attack and die. They might go insane and start killing everyone around them. That's RNG, though. So, Aspects and Obfuscate. I haven't actually seen these two, so... Reveal auras. You can see this just tells you. Okay, Auspex carries no risk of violating the Masquerade, right? Okay, it costs 1 blood per activation. That's actually kind of nice. The cost does not go up, but the stat increase just does. Interesting. Like, so we still get the stat increase, and you can, I suppose, see the aura of being able to detect people around us. That's actually good. So dumping all our points into Auspex actually probably is just generally beneficial. Right, okay. So, and then there's Obfuscate, which, invisible so long as you remain motionless. Okay, if you move or take an action, you will become visible, and a timer will run. Cost 1 blood activation, lasts 18 seconds. Visibility when crouched. We probably want that. I need 1 more skill point. Revealed if you touch anyone or containers, if you interact with the environment. Yeah, I need to be able to open doors. Read what the stats do. Right. Right. Wit and perception. But these are just these are just, hey, you want better invisibility? Here you go. But okay, so wits and perception. Adds 3 points to wits, which means that we would have maximum wit. Wits and 3 points to perception, which is, I guess I don't need to touch those. So that increases ranged combat and inspection, and this is combat defense and hacking. Interesting. So I would have the maximum level here in both perception and wits with level 5. So I don't need to touch these, which would give me combat defense. We're taking damage in all types of combat. The wits attribute and dodge ability both contribute to combat. Right, actually, so yeah, using Auspex, we could actually make myself more, like, durable. But yeah, Auspex, give me perception, which would give me more ranged combat. But right now we're using melee, but I see where that's going. I see how you could do that. I could amplify my stats to have a higher ceiling. So, interesting. So I will save my points here, and then we'll start fucking around with Vision of Death, I guess. But, Dementation is just kind of a flashbang, really, honestly. If I just throw, like, whatchamacallit, Bedlam into an area, it's just kind of like, here's a crazy grenade. Solve my problems for me. Okay, so there's that. I hadn't actually looked at the stat screen, so now I know a little bit more. But we're kind of low on blood. Yeah, max obfuscate makes you outright invisible, which is nice. It's not safe to eat from the homeless. No. No, it's not. But there are plenty of whores, and we've got plenty of money. all the things that keep a modern 21st century man running, right? Plenty of money and plenty of whores. We're off to see the fucking wizard, I guess.
Hello, neonate. How can I be of assistance? Of course.
Nope, okay, that's not correct. Okay. So that didn't do anything. Homeless. The hookers are dangerous to eat from now because this quest isn't done. Right, okay, I see. Yep, I keep fucking it up again. This way. This way. That way. Good. It's not a terribly difficult maze puzzle to get out of, but right. Okay, so, Okay, so hang on here. Report back to Damsel. Right, okay, so... Right, we're gonna do Fat Larry's job here, but I'm gonna make sure that I actually, like, stabilize the area first, because I'm going to need blood. And right now, it's somewhat hard to get that.
Ugh, can. Right on. Except we dusted a second one over near the convention center. They're part of some doomsday cult, apparently. No telling how many there are, but it's open season on all these sick sons of bitches.
It's informed me that there is more than one plague bearer in the city, and they all need to be destroyed. She has previously suggested going to speak with the ghoul Paul at the Skyline Apartments. Okay, so where am I going here? Am I going to the hospital, or am I going to talk to Paul and he's probably going to tell me to go to the hospital, right? Hospital. Yeah, let's just go to the fucking hospital. 7, which is down the street to the right, or to the left. The epidemic has nothing to do with the hospital. I see. So that was just purely for intrigue, I guess. Okay, I'm here. Right, okay. Down the street to the right, and then over here to the left. It's over here somewhere. I'm assuming this is it. Because you could do both quests at the apartments. Okay. Clank, clank. Hang on here. That's not a door. Okay, that's the only door. Just checking. I wanted to see what that door would do, if anything.
Can't see. Where have my eyes gone to?
It wouldn't be so handholdy if this wasn't so easy to miss. Right. I would have...
Help me! Help me! It's got them. It's coming for me now. It's coming for me. Black Widow, spiders and flies, No, it was out of nowhere.
Okay. Interesting. I suppose this is just a side quest then. I would have checked out this area anyway, but I suppose this is its own thing. Ah. Morphine. Wow. Too fucking spooky, bro, man. Yeah, that was gonna happen eventually. Welcome back to Half-Life 2, folks. Well, let's... Yeah, I see that. Is there anything else to worry about here? No, that is literally closed up. Okay, right. Just double checking, making sure we have a good understanding of the entire area. Okay. Where's this all leading to, and where are these fucking computers plugged in? Who set these up? What's all this leading to? Fucking spooky in here, man, but why, though? Oh. More morphine. If you were playing someone batshit insane, the scared guy would tell you he runs a ghost hunting show. Weren't. Oh, right. Weren't. Right, okay. Weren't. Just another day in the neighborhood of being a Malkavian. Hello? Wow. I know I'm supposed to be frightened here, but my god, it's... Ah. Bet you playing this in your own time after you stream this, because this is a really great game. Oh, well, I know it is. It's just that, yeah, being Malkavian kind of fucked up the narrative. I enjoy this game so far. It's just that it's very janky and old. I don't know. Maybe I've seen too much shit. This is why I enjoy this atmosphere of fear, but I'm not afraid. It's kind of nice in a really screwed up way. Hello? Oh.
Real terror is not the sight of death. It is the fear of death. What is the fear of death? Terror of the unknown. Is it these eyes you peer into? No. I am not the unknown. You and I are closer kin than you and it were.
Hot Ice Hilda? I'm pretty sure I recognize that voice actor. Eats flesh is a trait you can pick on the tabletop. I see.
Child of Malkav, you should understand better than any other the debilities of some of these bloodlines. A spider? No, they drink only blood. My own condition is more like the mantis. I must also eat the flesh of these kind to survive. My birth name I tell no one. You may address me as Pisha. Pisha was the name of my companion and lover in a time before my death, 230 years ago. She has no need of it anymore.
Uh-huh.
My stay in this city is transitory. I seek relics of the occult traced here and would trade similar artifacts to acquire them. But if you wish to bargain with me, the kind upstairs must be sent down here. He has seen too much. Tell him this was all a ruse, his friends playing a joke. He will come. He must come down here. If he leaves, the frail disguise we wear for mortals will be seen through.
Also, T-Dog, thank you for resubscribing here. Oh, Okay. Well, welcome back to the show, T-Dog, but alright.
Eventually.
Okay. So do we feed the moron to the, interesting looking dress there, but do we feed the moron to the, you know, the cannibal woman in the basement? You know, I played Necronica before, you know, I get along with cannibals. I mean, she is right. This is kind of a threat to the whole Masquerade thing. You're an incompetent moron, though. You should go up there and do it yourself, but okay. I always do because I can get the humanity point back easy by dancing at the club. Oh, okay. So we can just... okay. We can be vaguely human somewhere else. Helps magic items. Ah, well, magic items, she says. Okay. Alright, so how the fuck do I get back upstairs? Helpful magic items. Alright, so I can't go back through this area here, so how the fuck do I get back upstairs? Vent in a room. Ah, I see. Okay, not there. Ah. Ah. He has left. This is inconvenient. The reporter Fisher wants to send down to her is gone, but you have found his business card. It seems he resides in Skyline Apartments. Card for Haunted L.A. The name on the card is Simon Milligan. The address is listed as Skyline Apartments, Apartment 1, downtown Los Angeles. This is a problem. Okay, so... Skyline Apartments is 2, so down... right and then left. Can't look at the horse until we fix the plague problem. Employees only, but okay, so we're here. Apartment 1! That's a problem. That's an issue, because I don't think I have enough of the blood buff. But then again, hang on here. C. Alright, so hang on here. Lock picking. Oh! There's that, I guess. But then again, hang on. So perception and wit. So perception would also... Wits, that does not affect lockpicking, so security. Check around the building. Right, okay. So I could do that, but I'm short on blood right now. So I'm assuming that on the... Well, there's a garage. Or the ground floor. Right, there's probably a vent. I'm gone. There's probably some kind of access here, down here, yes. This may result in something good. Uh-huh. But why are you watching me in my own home? And there's a fan. Okay, good. I don't actually live here, though, so joke's on you. You're not actually watching me. You're watching some other moron. Okay, there's a sewer access in here, which is kind of odd. I guess this is how you play Nosferatu. Because there must be, in lots of locations, there must be convenient sewer accesses. Okay, so... Get into the vent here, and we're looking for apartment 1. Which, okay, yeah, okay. That goes up the whole building. Alright, so that's access to the entire building. Oh. Well, hi there.
No, it was out of nowhere.
Run towards it for the rest of your days. Your mistress, the moon, calls. Run towards it for the rest of your days.
Yes, the moon. I have to catch the moon. I must hold her in my arms. I must tell her how much I adore her glow. Out of my way, the moon.
Well, Destroyer, oops. I picked the red option by accident there. That's not bad. I don't remember if that gives the reward. Sure? Let's find out, I guess. Well, hang on. Tamir Chantry. Yeah, that's, I guess we're dealing with that. Rob his place. Yep, okay. I made him go insane. And plus, the vampire cannibal woman, she had enough to eat anyway. This is far less destructive. Now, literally no one will believe him, no matter what he says, because he is a rambling, jabbering psychopath. Literally no one cares. Also, there's not much to rob in here. A blur of what looks to be a Nosferatu. Right, That's a Masquerade violation right there. That's for a quest later. Well, that's resolved now. Level 5. Well, can't do it. Okay. It's probably nothing anyway. Well, okay then. we'll get to that later, I guess. Because we do have to go in here and talk to some guy. Though it is getting late here, so let's see what happens with the cannibal woman, and I suppose we'll come back to this next time. Okay, so wrong way. Oh yeah, I have just realized how low that is. Oh, that's a problem. We're gonna have to see about that right now. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go over here and just kinda... You could eat them. Yeah, I suppose so, but... Yeah, Oh no. I guess because I used the hacking skill that reduced the amount of blood that I have. All right, so all the hobos around here. Good enough. Wow, that's not much blood. You have high enough humanity to keep you from going nuts, but the second you take damage, oh fuck. Yeah, Yeah, blood's a little low here. We're gonna have to watch that, but there's plenty of, Yeah, my humanity's probably perfectly fine here. Yeah, sure, I kind of fucked up some things here, but... Okay, that's him. That's a new one. Also rats, but they're all in a trance here, so that's good enough. I'll be on the lookout for rats. Emergency avoided. Yeah, that's fine. That should be enough. That's what we started with, but now I know. Do not use any abilities until we've resolved this quest. Because this is kind of razor wire all of a sudden. Good lord, that was close. A man deprived of his, well, his whores. My god, I'm wasting away. Alright, well, let's see what happens if we, go talk to the cannibal woman and say, hey, we just made him mad, but she obviously wanted to eat him, of course. She's probably gonna be kind of mad about that one.
I made a request of you. Why have you not sent the man down? That may be sufficient, but the only way to be sure would have been to kill him. You should not waste time debating the morality. If a man walks into a tiger's domain, it may result in his being devoured. Yes, I am searching for 2 items I have tracked to this area. One, I believe, may be in one of the local museums. I have not yet searched them all. The other I believe to be in the Giovanni's possession, though I have not confirmed it. For these items, I will exchange items of similar worth. A fetish is described in a 19th century chronicle of a British platoon's encounter with a local tribe. Soldiers would go missing in the night and be replaced by these fetishes. It may be valuable to my studies.
Huh?
It is used to communicate with certain entities otherworldly. It is a tome called the Voce del Morte. Should you find yourself within the walls of the Giovanni, seize the opportunity and take it, for they will make sure you never have another.
Finishes a statue in this context. Right.
Yes. Death is the ultimate dilemma, and integral to the beliefs and behavior of every culture. Life is bore on the corpses of the dead. Without death, there would be no motivation to accomplish anything. The only emotion would be existing. Life would be pestilent and agonizing. Yes.
I got free friggin' not chicken for you? What?
If it satisfies you, I make an effort to only prey on the weak and worthless, consuming their flesh not out of spite, but out of self-preservation. I wither and rot without it. It is my survival. The Museum of Natural History housed one. Of that, I'm certain. I did investigate the grounds, but I have concluded it was stolen along with that sarcophagus. It is used to communicate with certain entities otherworldly. It is a tome called...
You've told me that already. Right, okay. Well! Okay, so good. So that did... The red option did not actually, you know, lock me out of the quest there, since that was that. Alright, fine. I'd like to leave the vent, please! Fucking cannibal woman and her terrible, well, a terrible fucking house constructed to trap people in it. Use her to deal with another quest the black dude had for you. Okay. Alright, so hang on here. Let's have a look-see here. There's that. What else did I want to look at? I wanted to see something... Lockpicking would be nice. But, yeah, we'll put that there, just for the sake of, yeah, being able to pick a lock. Right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. But Helter Skelter. Right. Yeah, the guy at the bar. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 o'clock. We've been going for about 4 hours, and I think that's enough for today. Right. So, I have been your host, Horace Woodison, and this has been another night of Vampire the Masquerade. I really did want to get back to playing this, even though we're kind of just fumbling around here, but, well, I'm still enjoying myself and we're making progress here, but we are just kind of falling forward onto the plot, I guess, but that's because I'm a Malkavian and I kind of fucked this up from the get-go, but I will succeed because I am insane. I'm absolutely sure of it. But so, ladies and gentlemen, good night. I will see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your evening.